Hello everyone. Me and my team had chosen the sentiment analysis topic as a course project. Myself, Shravan Bhattula, and my friend Tejasai Ganesh Vinnakota and Uday Gangarapu had formed a team. And coming to the problem statement, with the rapid rise of user-generated content on social media, product reviews, and online forums, business and organizations, they struggle to analyze the vast amounts of textual data. So traditionally, manual analysis is not only time consuming but also prone to human errors, making it very difficult to extract the what exactly the meaningful insights of at a scale. So this challenge has led to need for a automated sentiment analysis system that can classify text as a positive, negative, or a neutral in real time. However, accurately understanding language nuisance such as sarcasm, context, or slang, and idiomatic expressions remains a significant hurdle. So, overcoming all these complexities is a crucial to enhancing the reliability and accuracy of the sentiment classification models, ensuring they provide actionable and trustworthy insights. Coming to the next slide, what is sentiment analysis? Sentiment analysis is the process of determining the emotional tone of a piece of text, whether it expresses a positive or a negative or a neutral sentiment. It falls under the domain of natural language processing and is widely used to analyze opinions expressed in reviews or a social media or and other textual data sources. Uh, The real world applications are like social media monitoring. Companies analyze tweets, Facebook posts, and other online content to gauge public opinion. Uh, an example for this is like political sentiment analysis during the elections and product and service reviews. Uh, Many businesses access customer satisfaction through sentiment analysis on platforms like Amazon, Yelp, and Google reviews. One of the applications is like financial sentiment analysis. Uh, and in financial sector, like investors analyze financial news and social media discussions. Example like in stock tweets, Reddit, to predict the stock market trends. Coming to the next slide, why is sentiment analysis? Sentiment analysis is used in marketing, finance, healthcare, and social media to track customer satisfaction, predict stock trends, like I have said in a previous slide, and even monitor mental health. Its impacts makes an existing and valuable topic to explore. Uh, um, Business insights helps companies understand customer feedback, lead to improve products and services, and in brand monitoring tracks public's perception of brands through online reviews and social media. And in market research, they can use sentiment analysis like analyzing the consumer opinions to guide the business strategies and decision making. And coming to the next slide, my friend Uday gonna explain it.
Yeah, hi, I'm myself Gangara Bodai. I'm going to continue from this slide, and the slide explains to the approaches to sentimental analysis. And there are three different types of approaches to sentiment analysis, like rule-based methods, machine learning approaches, and deep learning approaches. And going to explanation of the first method, like rule-based methods. The rule-based sentimental analysis relies on predefined linguistic rules like word lexicons and heuristics determine sentiments. Unlike machine learning, it does not require training and large datasets, but instead applies manually crafted rules to classify sentiments. Because the working of rule-based methods, like a lexicon-based approach, uses a predefined dictionary of words labeled with sentiment scores, and the tokenization parsing that breaks text into words or phrases, and the sentimental scoring, the assigned sentiment scores to each word. Example like minus for for negative and plus one for positive, and the aggregation. The aggregation computes the overall statement score by sentiment, score by summing or averaging word scores, and the handling and negotiation. These are the types of handling and negotiation. Intensifies adjust sentimental based on modifiers like not very extremely. Like we have examples like water means water valence away dictionary and intimate prisoner. It is a popular rule based sentiment analyzer for social media. Text dot examples. Water is optimized for social media, and text blob provides polarity and subjectivity scores. And going to the next type, it is machine learning approaches. Machine learning based sentiment analysis involves training models on labeled datasets which automatically classify text as positive, negatives, or neutral based on patterns like from the data patterns. And working of machine learning approaches data collection, text preposition, and future extraction. Uh, data collection gathered labeled sentiment data sets, like example IMD reviews and Twitter sentiments and data sets. Like text pre-processing, like clean text by removing stop words or punctuations or stemming, like lemmatization. And going to next, the future extraction converts text into numerical representation using a bag of words like count words or occurrences. And going to term frequency inverse document frequency wise, what's based on importance, and what embedding what embedding, like what to whack glow captures semantic meaning of words. Like model training. What is model training? Like model training train a classifier using navy base and support vectors, machines, decision trees, or random foresters. What is like a prediction evaluation use test data to evaluate accuracy using precision recall and F1 score. There are a lot of examples, like a navy based classifier trained on Twitter data to classify the tweets of the Twitter as a positive or negative. Like a like example, navy bases probabilistic approaches for the text for clarification. And the support vector machines SVM separates classes using a decision boundary. And the decision trees, like decision trees, what are the decision trees? Split data into rules to make predictions is called as decision trees. And going to the next slide, the next method, what is the next method? Deep learning approaches. What is the deep learning approaches? This is the next slide. And the approaches learning as a revolutionized sentiment analysis by improving content awareness, and it handlings long range dependencies, and understanding linguistic nuisance better than traditional machine learning models. And the working of deep learning approaches, like data collection, preposition, what is data collection and pre-processing, like it's large scale, like collect large scale sentiment data, like Twitter, like IMDb reviews and Twitter. There's a large collection of data. And going to going to tokenization and stop word removal, stimming, lemmatization, and the next text representation. Like text representation goes to like a word embedding, what to vec, glue, fast text, and it converts words into dense vector, and it represents the like vector representation, and like transformer embeddings. Like transformer embeddings like BRET and chat and GPT, BRET and GPT context aware for it transfer embeds aware word representation, and like a neutral network training. Like neutral training is a trained deep learning model such as recurrent neural networks and long short term memory and transformers BRT or GPT or the prediction evaluation. The prediction evaluation is evaluate sentiment like a classification, like classification, like classification occurring using metrics like accuracy or F1 score and recall. There are a lot of examples. Example like recurrent neural networks, good for sequential text processing, and long short-term memory captures long range dependencies, and like transformers BRT and GPT, like content aware models that understand sentence meaning. There are a lot of working of machine learning approaches, and these are the examples, and that's it. And next slide will continue by my friend Sai Ganesh.
Hello everyone, myself Teja. From now on, I'm going to take you through the pros and cons of all methods along with some challenges and then conclude with the presentation with the future scope. Let's move on to comparison of sentiment analysis methods. First of all, rule-based approach uses predefined words that is contains lists with sentiment scores. It is very simple but lacks context understanding and struggles with sarcasm. Machine learning approach is more accurate than the rule-based approach as it uses classifiers like SVM, naive Bayes, which trains label data. Deep learning based approach is highly effective among all the methods as it uses neural networks like LSTMs and transformers, and as it captures complex patterns and contexts, but needs large data sets and computing power. Each method has trade-offs in accuracy, complexity, and interpretability, with deep learning being the most powerful but resource intensive. Move on to the next slide. Challenges and limitations of sentimental analysis. Sentimental analysis faces a lot of challenges like sarcasm and irony, where a phrase may seem positive but actually conveys negativity. Context dependency also affects accuracy since the same word can have two different meanings in the same two different situations. Additionally, bias in models and multilingual challenges make it difficult to ensure fairness and accuracy across diverse languages and datasets. Let's move on to the future scope of the sentimental analysis. Sentimental analysis is evolving rapidly with the advancements in AI and NLP, making it more context aware, multilingual, and multimodal. Multimodal sentimental analysis, for examples like AI powered customer service bots that detect frustration from the both text and voice tone. Real-time sentiment analysis, for examples like brands monitoring Twitter for instant customer feedback and crisis management. Advanced deep learning models, which are none other than more accurate sentiment detection for sarcasm, irony, and implicit emotions. We can use the sentiment analysis in multiple language, detecting multiple languages, such as we can train the AI models to analyze the sentiment in Hindi, Arabic, and African languages. It's the same, and in we can use the sentiment analysis in e-commerce platforms recommend products based on the user sentiment history. Move on to the next slide. The conclusion. Sentiment analysis is an evolving tool that leverages advanced AI models to understand emotions and opinions in text, with the potential to transform industries by improving customer experience, decision making, and human computer interactions, despite challenges like sarcasm bias and multilingual processing. With this, I am concluding the presentation. Thank you.